Hey, what's up guys, DiplexHeated here again. Welcome back to Star Wars Galaxy at War. It's been a while since we played this mod. It's been a while since we played Men of War in general, but I'm happy to be back working full-time on all these missions and maps and battles and whatnot for your enjoyment. And of course mine, I do enjoy the whole process. Sometimes I almost enjoy creating and setting up the battle itself rather than enjoying it. It's such a quick pleasure. The build-up is always what gets me. Oh, you can almost compare that to other things. But anyway, we are on Scarif again. We were on Scarif when we last played, but this map is quite different. This is a so much better version of Scarif, and no offense to whoever made the other Scarif map. I think you can find it on the workshop. This is a masterpiece. This is one of the most ambitious maps I've seen. It's actually quite a lot bigger than what we're currently seeing, but I wanted to kind of save some pieces of the map for other times and other moments when we can explore other parts for other occasions, like have different battles. We could almost do a little beach landing back here. I mean, if I just open up, you can tell that there's a lot that it has to give. There's a whole different base back there with walls and whatnot. So if you guys want to see more Star Wars Galaxy at War, then I'm going to not use the entire map because I run out of maps too quickly, which is why I don't upload so many videos. I like to not reuse maps constantly. I mean, I will tops 2 or 3 times, tops. And in most cases, never. That is just to keep things unique. But I'm sure most of you people out there wouldn't even mind that. So we've got the shore troopers. But it turns out they're different things. There is indeed a trooper called Beach Trooper. And I'm going to bring him up. Them up. They. Whatever you want to call them. Special troopers. See, I selected Beach Troopers the last time, and they look a little bit different. They have like a kind of a tint to them, like a yellow hue almost. But the shore troopers are always in the game as well. They were not the ones we used last time, and everyone kind of pointed it out in the comment section that I called them and titled them the wrong way. They're called shore troopers, not beach troopers, Diplex. But there are apparently beach troopers as well. I'm not sure if that is like entirely lore friendly or not, but that's pretty cool. So I was right and wrong to use beach troopers, or to call them beach troopers. But I'm sure shore troopers were the ones they only had at Scarif. Maybe the beach troopers are the one that storms out of like landing crafts. I don't even know why they would use that when they have spaceships and stuff. But that aside, we're going to do a pretty fantastic battle here. The mapper is called Mighty Mapper 123. He made this map. It's fantastic, as you can tell, and it's just so gorgeous. It looks like a tropical paradise, which Scarif indeed was. If I died at Scarif, it wouldn't have been a bad place to die at, I'm sure. So go ahead and check out the link in the description. It actually takes you to his homepage where he makes maps and stuff. And if you have like a really crazy idea or a map that you would love to see in this game, contact him and I'm sure you can, or he can make your dreams come through, or true, and come through, you know, come through. Okay, I don't even know what we're on about now. So I think it's about time we start the battle. Just about when it gets a little too off topic, not the map talk, but the I don't know, changing of accents and stuff, then I think it's about time to start. So we're going to have a little bit of a tug of war here. We have rebels coming from the right, and we have people coming from there, but you won't see them because they're going to be transported by their kind of transportation monorail system, whatever you want to call it. So without further ado, and also, yes, it's going to be a surprise, but I do want to say it now. We're going to have rebel reinforcements land on the island as well. It's going to be fantastic. It'll be a little homemade way of doing it, but this should be cool. Without further ado, so happy to be back playing Men of War. So happy to be back in Star Wars Galaxy War. Let's start. I just got too excited. I put all the excitement to brain, 0, focus to mouth, and I just did a little tunga twista, breda, super duper. Okay, so the excitement levels are pretty high because this is so beautiful. Look at this. And I'm also using like kind of my own homemade graphics mod. Look at the tessellation. Look at the SMAA. Look at the FXAA. There's a Technicolor preset that I'm using as well. There's a Vibrance preset. It looks so good. Hopefully it shines. Boom, 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 boom. Hopefully it shines through on your screen as well. I'm not sure how well YouTube is going to do slaughtering the video quality, but the battle is on. There's not a huge garrison here defending this landing pad, so reinforcements are obviously going to be required. We have some troops back here. A few pilots as well in black uniforms, looking really cool. They're around the ships. They've been working on them. But other than that, it's pretty quiet around here. We have a bit of a garrison next to an AT. Okay. There's a little bit of a mating season going on here. Can I? Thank you. Sorry about that. I don't know why they duplicated at start. They certainly weren't there before. Okay, so the rebels are starting to get closer now, but this gun needs to be dealt with. I'm sure they can do so. They have bazookas. They just need to put them to use. Do we have a bazooka back here? Otherwise, it'll be a little tricky. I'm sure hand grenades can do the job. I'm not sure how well. Look at them. They're storming up on this left side. Really owning this area right now. Oh, that guy up close is just killing you guys. Get him. He's running. This combat feels really solid. Perfect pace to it as well. Man, the rebels are starting to lose out on manpower. And now these guys are going to get moving. They've been brought into the fight. They were supposed to be perhaps loaded onto the AT-AT for some sort of... did I say AAT before? I meant AT-AT in case I did missay that. Maybe perhaps be loaded on for some sort of training session. This is, after all, not a war planet, so to speak. It's a scientific one in one way, housing the archives of the Empire, blueprints and stuff. So almost a little bit of a cultural planet, so to speak. You know, in whatever culture the Empire could entertain. This attack isn't going super duper for the rebels right now. I mean, it's going, but casualties and quite plenty so far. I want to try and keep an eye back there because, you know, sha-la-la-la-la, there's going to be a bit of a surprise. Oh, and here come the reinforcements from they were just dropped off. Look at that. And look, we're going to be looking for a uniform that I find particularly fancy. Look at that right there. The white and black. So cool. Fits really well with the scenario as well. And all the shiny uniforms. That means that there should be some rebel reinforcements landing soon to divert the focus of this battle. I'm super excited because it's going to happen on a beach. Obviously, we saw everyone who's seen the Rogue One. I was going to say the 7th or 8th movie, but it's not technically part of the series, the Star Wars, you know, the mainline series. There's a cool little rebel reinforcement landing on like a beach, the side of a beach. There it is. My homemade reinforcements landed. Zink. And they're going to be storming into the battle to probably take some attention and heat off of the poor rebels fighting all the way back here, who have been kind of suppressed now. They're being pushed back. This attack isn't going great, but we can hope that they're getting the blueprints that they require so dearly. Has this cannon been taken out yet? I don't think it has. Oh man, that's going to be intense. But the rebel reinforcements are coming in. They're taking it a little slow. Are those flags? No, those are like ranks. Almost look like a Swedish and Danish flag there for a second. Yeah, now they're starting to take some fire from back there. That turret is starting to open up now as well. There's some close quarter fighting. Rebels are retreating. The reinforcements were dispatched correctly by the Empire. I think we had a good platoon-sized unit coming out to fight, and it's just doing its job. Look at that. We have some rebels being pushed back here. We have plenty on this side as well. It's hard to tell exactly how many rebels remain here right now because of the sheer amount of Imperial soldiers being put into the action. It's just beautiful looking. Let's look back here. Can these rebels perhaps capture the... Oh, shot down completely. There's a turret back here that's dealing some damage. This one's different than the other one. We would almost like to see some kind of rebel vehicle support on the ground, but that is going to be almost close to impossible to land using any of the rebel transport ships. I'm not sure if they have those in their armada that are capable of such action. So did they kill all the rebels here? I'm not sure they have, but they seem to think they have. There's still some fighting going on, but now... Oh, look at that. People back here now are being put into some pretty deadly action. I feel bad for these rebels, so outnumbered here on Scarif. What do you expect? You're landing on an Imperial planet. There's got to be hundreds of stormtroopers and shore troopers, rather, in the garrison, of course. The Empire can spare. And I presume the Rebel doesn't have, you know, non-existent manpower, seeing as they kind of won the war, after all. Sucks to be a Rebel right now, that's for sure. But the objective, on the other hand, is not in winning the fight down here. It's in capturing the blueprints so that the Death Star can be destroyed. And this is meant to be a distraction. And right now they're distracting quite a lot of Imperial shore troopers. And they're doing well, but it's going to come down to a pretty gruesome ending here for the remaining soldiers. Some are being chased out into the water, gunned down. Shot down, and he's killed. A lot of these stormtroopers are going to stay on patrol. Some are going to head out to make sure that the other launching or the landing pads are cleared off as well. The whole platoon is being sent away right now. Move, move, move. Many others are returning back to the landing pad back here. The guns are on rotation, securing the area. Have we killed all the rebels? Not yet. There are a handful, or at least 2 rebels remaining here by the foot. Or this guy's like, well, this doesn't seem right. They have the officer as well. Can they kill the officer? He is a captain, as a matter of fact. It could be the lieutenant. That could be the lieutenant. Wait, that is a... Let me see his... That is a lieutenant. That is a lieutenant. Based on the amount of colored squares he had in his chest. So he's pushed back. There's only the bazooka. No, there's another... Oh, there's 2 more. There's several more. They've cowered back here by the ship. That isn't going to take off. Can we kill the lieutenant? Well, that would be a slight... I mean, there's so many lieutenants in the Empire, surely that it's not going to matter. This guy does not seem to be aware of the imminent dangers in being shot in your back. He's completely ignorant to it. Why? Well, there you go. Now he's non-existent. Come on, rebels, return fire. I know it's scary to be pushed back by all these stormtroopers and whatnot, but there we go. Kill the lieutenant. Kill him, kill him, kill him. It's going to turn into a pretty interesting last stand. He's shot down. He's dead. The sniper got him. Grenade's going to be thrown. Cause a little bit of havoc. Nice! Shot down completely. I think these rebels deserve to live, if at least they can kill the most imminent danger. So now it's really only going to be the starting garrison here that's going to try and clear out the threat. The rest have completely left the area. 1 rebel down. It's the last sniper running back to the shuttle. Get me out of here, get me out of here. Ugh, and he's shot down. And this thing is like... And it's gone. That was the most amateur way of doing that. But one day, I'll be amazing enough to script a real takeoff. One day I will. It just takes a lot of practice. And you have to get involved in it in the first place. I do practice more mapping and basic scripting, but generally just getting better at the mapping part. I think scripting is just something you have to get into. Hope you guys enjoyed the fight. Hope you guys enjoyed this map. In the next part, if there will be one, hopefully you guys want to see more. We might just do like a amphibious assault. Why not a little bit of a rebel amphibious assault? I think we can stage that quite nicely on the base back there, and we'll leave the landing pads alone. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys. Maybe we'll even do an Imperial retaking of a captured small fort on the planet of Scarif during the Battle of Scarif. Say the rebels, landed and briefly took one. One of those little holdout Alamos, the last rebels to be left on the planet before the battle was over. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys soon again in more Men of War content. I've got more Rob's Realism mod and Red Rising. We're gonna get back into the modern or post-apocalyptic series pretty soon. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you soon again. Ciao.